In your first year of law school, you're going to be exposed to two sides of the judicial system, the civil side and the criminal side. In the civil side, you are exposed to an area of law that redresses private wrongs. So you're taking torts, you're taking contracts, and in those courses you're going to see a private person sue somebody to become whole again. Criminal law is different. In criminal law, you're going to see public wrongs redressed. What I want to do today is talk about the differences, highlight them for you between the civil system and the criminal system. There's a lot of commonality among all of the courses you're taking this year, but there's a few fundamental differences. The first is, in criminal law, there's no plaintiff. You might say, what are you talking about? It's my stereo that's stolen. It's my house that's burglarized. Of course, I'm a plaintiff. No, actually not. It's the state that's bringing the charge. The plaintiff doesn't exist. That plaintiff is in torts or contracts. But in criminal law, the victim is the real party in interest, and it's the state that brings the charge on behalf of that victim. Criminal law punishes while the tort system compensates. By that we mean that the loss of freedom is on the line. So in criminal law, it is a society's moral condemnation of that person. A society saying you did wrong and we need to punish you. And in fact, it's not just about a fine or paying money. Loss of freedom is actually at stake. The notion of moral condemnation is at the heart of the criminal law. Now, you get a speeding ticket, people are still going to go out to dinner with you. There's no real moral condemnation there. But now you're charged with rape and you watch how your friends scatter. You're convicted of rape and watch how you become a registered sex offender. That's truly the definition of moral condemnation of a society. I have a heartbreaking story to tell you about. It is the story of a really loving father who lived in a part of Utah, cold, wintry day. He took his toddler, his 2-year-old son, dressed in his pajamas, into his pickup truck. Our father was a hunter. And he took his son with him, and they went scurrying through the forest in the pickup truck, and all of a sudden he spotted a deer. He left his son in the pickup truck, and he went after that deer. He said he was only gone 45 minutes, but when he returned, his son wasn't there. Desperate, he goes searching for the son. Everybody in the town goes searching for the son. The toddler tragically ends up freezing to death. So the toddler died beneath a bunch of snow and was found the next day. So his community said, we don't care how loving you are. We don't care how great a father you are. You have to be punished. We have to send a message. You have to be punished for what you did. And we know you're a loving father. So the judge, the lawyers agreed that he'd only get 30 days in jail. Only 30 days for that, but he had to be punished. So the day of sentencing comes. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Where's our father? He hasn't arrived. 10:15 comes, father's not there. 10:30 comes, the father is still not there. And I suspect you know the end of this particular sad story. The father committed suicide only hours before sentencing. See, it wasn't about going to jail for 30 days. It was that he couldn't take not only losing his son, but also the heartbreak in knowing that his community was morally condemning him for that act. They weren't propping him up. They weren't supporting him. They were condemning his action.